afraid.
Hello, how are you? Let me borrow this second. How are you? You want to go this? Good morning, everybody.
I'm training. I'm in training.
Well, he has been for a year now. Oh, now. Okay, edit privacy. And then you're going to go public. Okay, done it. Change.
Facebook lessons.
Yes, Facebook lessons. Even though we've done this.
Good morning. Jess.
Okay, now watch. Oh, let me. Okay. We have a delay and I had to turn my phone off so that I can do this. Because even though there's a delay, what we have been saying is on already. So,
Well, everybody's jumping right in here today.
oh, love it. Risha, Jasmina, Iva.
Rika? Richa?
Richa. Maybe it's Rika. Is it Rika or Richa?
Just going to call you R.
I like Ree better, but ew.
Oh, I do like that.
Angie, happy Friday. It is Fast Food Friday. What? For Angie, it's Fast Food Friday.
What is, okay, tell me what's on the menu for fast food?
Okay, we will try, but hold on a minute. We do a few things first. No trying, I'm sorry. We will get to you, and we don't really do general readings per se.
It helps us if you have a question.
If you have a question, if you don't, we tap into your energy and find out what you need. And hello, Don. Howdy, Miss Pam. Miss Scooter Pam is on.
That just cracks me up.
You're the one who started.
Of
course it cracks you up because it was your name for her. Anyway, I waved to her when I was in Houston. That's about all I could do. I didn't get a chance to go see her. And Jasmina says she wants a general too.
Charity. Ooh, Charity's your name too? Oh, I love that. Charity, Cha, Richa. Fabulous.
Richa.
Jasmina.
I'm having chicken tortilla soup and corned beef sandwich. Oh, that sounds like you're going to like a Padre Murphy's or something. Like you're doing Mexican food and Irish food at the same time. Hi, KCT. Welcome in. It's been a while. I know you were in last week and we didn't get to you, but we will get to you today. I am back from my travels. I left from here on Friday and traveled for like 5 days straight. Just kept moving and grooving. Right?
Something like that. You're taking me back to the 60s. Moving and grooving.
Yep. I remember that day. Those days.
If I could go back, I'm wondering whether I'd want to do those over again. In the 60s, I was in my teens.
And it
stuck, the name, the Scooter Pam.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were talking about her. Oh, okay. Thank you, Richa. We'll get to you. We'll pop that up so you can see it. Okay. And then Longhorn Steakhouse has great chicken tortilla soup, and Jason's Deli has corned beef sandwich. That's a good combination. I love corned beef too. It's one of my favorites. Good Reuben sandwich is always yummy meal. Yes. And I love making corned beef cabbage for St. Patty's Day. And then, I'll eat it more than just St. Patty's Day.
I haven't had a Reuben sandwich in like forever.
Remember, Miss Pam, summer in Arizona is the worst time to be here. Just letting you know. I know you have this thing called humidity, which we don't understand. Ha ha. But yeah.
I'm tuning in here on Richa big time.
Yeah. Hello, Matt. Mystic Matt is in the house. Welcome, Mystic Matt. He's from Corpus Christi.
Is that where you ran into him?
Yep. No, that's where I did live.
Yeah.
I didn't run into you.
She was singing your praises this morning. I have no idea who you are, but she loves you.
course, I love everyone. But yes, I love him a little bit more than just everyone. Oh, I love it too, Julie. But my home cooked it well next St. Patty's Day, I'll make it for you, Angie. Let me know. I'll make you a pot.
You could have a corned beef hash party.
Oh, I don't do the hash part.
No,
I love corned beef, but don't ask me to eat the hash.
beef party.
One thing about corned beef hash,
I bet him.
we were talking about the 60s.
Yeah.
Well, my mom worked a lot, single mom. So what we had for dinner was what my sister could cook, warm up on the stove, corned beef hash out of the can.
No wonder you hate it.
Yeah. Don't ask me to have corned beef hash. I'm not eating this. Yes, welcome, Peter. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. And I need to see you too, Ansley, but after Brandon graduates, how many days? How many days for Brandon to graduate? Now, don't get me wrong, he's had 2 graduations already. Okay, sorry.
Is that like having 3 birthdays in the same?
No, he has an associate's
Hi, Lewis.
of science and associates of arts from Rio Salado Community College. And after that, he's getting his high school diploma.
Interesting.
2 college diplomas before he gets his high school.
That's interesting.
Just shows how great of a student he is. Hi, Lewis. It's always great seeing you in. And I hope some of you, besides Angie and Dawn, because Dawn was there, and Miss Pam, got to see Tuesday mornings with Matt. It was Mystic Matt. It was fabulous, and I love the picture. Go back and see the Don's and Susan's book in the bookcase. It was great seeing them up there. Oops. Anyway, okay. So, did you have any words of wisdom before we start, or did you?
No, she's sucking me in. Reach
Okay.
is.
All right.
I mean, big
So
time.
pop her
I'm
up somewhere in here. Oh yeah.
up a relationship thing, and it's tugging at my heart here because I think I know what's going on.
Okay. He's chomping at the bit. Hold on just a second. And KCT has updates, so I'd love to see that. Okay.
Well, she's talking about her husband,
Not.
and the problem is they're both confused, and you're both on different channels.
Yes.
I know that's what's happening. If you say, give me an example. Somebody gave me this the other night. Wife would ask husband to empty the dishwasher. If he did, she would say thank you, and he would throw a little fit about her saying thank you. She was being sincere in her expression, but because of his programming from either parents or another life, something about her saying thank you struck him as sarcastic or demeaning in the proximity of what the task was. The point was, wife was saying one thing from one perspective, he was hearing something completely different from a different perspective. You two are on opposite channels. And that's purely a matter of getting into some counseling because your husband's confused. He doesn't know how to access you. I'm sure that's what it is. I can feel it. He's not sure what to say to satiate you. And I don't know whether I'm hearing the word shortcoming. If there's a lack of appreciation, I think he's trying every way he knows how to assist you or be part of what would I say, making you happy, but he doesn't see the response or the gratitude from you in his efforts. Probably because you are misinterpreting his actions. What I'm saying there's just a big collision of perception on both of your side. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to walk up to him and hug him with everything you've got and let him know that you want to work this out and you're both confused. I think you're both young, and I'm not making light of that. I've been there, done this. There's just lack of communication for lack of understanding. So you've got to find some mentors in the area fast because I think you guys have a good basis for a relationship. I feel good energy between you, but right now you're both, what's the word? I'm hearing the word colliding. It's colliding, and but I like your energy and I like his energy, and I think it's a good match. You're just working from two perspectives that are not matching up.
And yes, being pregnant, Onessa can um, account for this. She's having twins. Um, that hormones are crazy.
Yes.
And when I was pregnant with my first one, we were living in my in-laws' house. Yeah. Anyway, and one minute I'm laughing hysterically, and the next I'm crying, and then it changes again. And my husband looked at me and said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Well, look at my legs. Okay. One is swollen and one isn't. Can't you tell I'm a little unbalanced here?" Come on, people. So, but seeing that, I mean, I don't know why I looked down at my legs, but I did. It's like, wow, why is one normal and one swollen? And it just, I couldn't understand it. But I knew that, yes, hormones and other things were making it crazy. But you've got to talk to your spouse, your partner, to say, hey, this is all natural. And what I'm feeling for you, I don't know if you're having um, a girl or a boy, but I'm just feeling not as much as I do with Onessa. I'm just saying, I'm feeling a lot of power in the left side on the left of your solar plexus. That usually tells me there's a lot of female energy going on with you. I'm not feeling a whole lot of male. Okay. It's not cold, but there's not a lot of activity. Whereas with Onessa, it's huge on her left side with female uh, activity, lots of power. Okay. But it's a good, pleasant on the male side. So the male side of Onessa is trying to stay more balanced or keep the balance going on. But with the overabundance of power on the left side, it makes it really difficult.
And this is reference Richa.
Yeah, Reach, but I'm also letting Onessa know what I'm feeling because as soon as I felt Richa and um, the pregnancy or power on her left side, then I thought of Onessa and she pops in. So yeah, okay.
Well, Richa, what just keeps coming around and around. When your husband walks in the door tonight, assuming he walks in the door, I want you to just run over and hug him. Just hug him and thank him for putting up with you. And I'm not putting you down for that. I don't mean that. You got to understand he's going through as much turmoil as you are, and you just need to let each other know you appreciate the commitment to the relationship. I feel really good about you too. I don't get any distress or I'm jealous. They just feel good together.
Yeah, good. Yeah. But okay, don't expect a response out of him. Remember, his turmoil is inside. He's keeping it inside. He's not sure how to
It's a guy thing.
react. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that. Hello, Rachel. Welcome in.
Hope that
Okay.
helps.
Yeah. Just a second. I got to do something real quick. Okay. What else does she need to know? Um, female ancestors are with you to help you through this, Richa. So definitely accept their help. Know that they're around you, but do not expect anything from your husband as far as emotional support.
He doesn't know what to do.
Right. He's about as yeah.
He's so she's seeing him as emotionally unavailable, which he may be. It's not that he doesn't love her.
No.
He
He's
does.
just
He does care about you. He's like, ah, I don't know what to do next.
he's overwhelmed inside, but he's keeping it inside. Okay. You're going to have to help him express that. How do you help him express that? What is his favorite things? Okay. Um,
They're also saying,
what?
tell him that you need, if there's something you need, let him know you're going through a hard time now and you know that you're making him crazy. And I'd say that affectionately. but tell him that you need some support from him to keep you going because this is tough for you guys. And you've got to tell him he can't read your mind. There's some women, there's some men, there's some women on the internet that are male advocates. And I love these gals because I can relate to everything they're saying. And the point being, you can't expect him to read your mind. So tell him what you need and uh, just keep understanding you two are in new territory. You haven't done this before, or if you did, you'd know what you're doing. So just don't be afraid to reach out to each other. But you got to tell each other what you want because as good as we are, we don't read minds either. So
No, I mean, we can feel energies
yes,
and
you can
read
feel
body, but not.
you want what? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But I'm feeling that you need do what Scott is saying, but something special that he. What am I saying? Something. I'm hearing that something you make to eat for him that you don't do it very often, but it makes him happy. Something like that. Just and say, hey, I made this for you because I just want to show you how much I appreciate you, and I know I'm driving you crazy.
I
But
love that.
but remember, uh, something about through the stomach. What is the thing? You can help people understand by giving them food or something. And I can't remember the old adage. Am I too late to make the? You're already on the list. I'm at 12 people, so you're on the list, Rachel. But yeah, we're going one at a time. Let's see.
But Richard, just don't be afraid to express yourself. You're too quiet. Don't be afraid of him. Speak some words. Ask him what you can do to make him feel. These women advocates talk about things to make him feel like a man, kind of thing.
Yeah,
And you got to address him there. Don't make it all about you.
yeah. Something. What is it saying about through the stomach?
Oh,
Show. I don't know.
well, men need to be validated in the fact that they're a man.
Right, but I meant something about
Feed a man through his stomach or something. I know.
you know what I'm
Yeah, I can't
trying
think
to
of it.
get.
The
Pam,
weight of man's heart's
what
through
is
his stomach.
very good. The weight
Don't
of
ask me where I
man's
got that
heart
one.
is through the stomach. So that's why I'm saying you need to make. I don't make him food often, but he does love that.
The weight of a
He
man's
does
heart. Yeah.
love that you make him food, or that you're not making him food very often. Please,
Here's
please
something.
let me know. Thanks, thank you, Pam. I knew you would have the answer too.
He does not have a good model from parents as how to reach out and comfort you. I don't think his mother was good with him that way. Purely just what I'm getting. So you can't expect him to know much about how to reach out to you because he didn't have good models. So is my sense. So we'll go with that.
Well, I'm feeling that mom was not allowed to express herself too much.
Oh,
That's what I'm feeling. But that has nothing to do with this because we're reading you, not
but your heart's in a good
your
place
situation.
and his is too. And if you're committed to work it out, what did she do to me? Oh, the scooter? Do I get the scooter? Sorry, Rita.
Okay, this is the no smoking zone, people, letting you know ahead of time. No smoking. I make him food sometimes, and he likes that. So make him something special.
Make him feel loved.
Yeah. A
Oh,
way through a man's heart is through his stomach, and Pam willed that to you.
oh, I see. Love languages, Rita. Go read love languages, figure out what his two are, and figure out what your two are. And that to me is a Bible by Chapman. If you don't know what the love languages are, acts of service, all of that stuff, words of affirmation. And if don't pay attention to his, you can't expect him to pay attention to yours. Both of you read the book, then you'll be on each other's channel. That's the cheapest, fastest thing I can think of. Five Love Languages by Chapman. Huge book. My kids read it. I loved it. I know what mine are. Acts of service and physical touch. My two, you've got five. Those are my primaries. I'll take them all, but those are my big ones. Go be happy, my child.
And right now,
And
I
name
can't
name
take
your
it,
kids
Mommy.
after me.
S or Scott?
Ask for Scotty. Does she know what she's having yet? I don't think she said.
No, she didn't say.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm just feeling power on her left side. So female power.
Let me know how that works out. Let me know what you have for dinner tonight. Reach it.
Yeah, what you make? Yes,
I'm,
Yasmina is here.
I'm on to Jasmina.
Yes,
Does she have a question?
she said general. I don't like calling generals in, but
I'm seeing coins,
coins.
and I'm hearing the phrase, may the gods be with you. I don't know where that's coming from.
I just heard Egypt.
Wow. A seer, and you ever some of these cartoons where there's a pot of gold and the guy sticks his hand in all the gold coins and doing this with their hand.
Yep.
Why would I take that as a positive? Are you getting a big refund check from the IRS?
We don't even know if she's here.
Well, she responded.
Okay.
She's in India. Well, good.
Well, okay, then tomorrow. I mean, yeah, it's a totally different day there. He knows. It's 12 hours difference.
Okay. Well, anyway, you got the program. I'm anxious to hear that
She's
go.
not here, I don't think.
Jasmine,
So where are you located, Jasmina? Are you in India too?
good idea.
Yay!
He loves you a lot, by the way.
But yeah, he's overwhelmed with it, but he's keeping it all inside and he's got to let it go. Canada. Ah, Canada.
So something, I don't know why your hands are fumbling around with these gold coins, but you're very excited about it. Did somebody die in your family?
Big.
Well, I'm thinking if somebody died, they're leaving her money. I'm trying to think where money would come from.
Well, and you were saying, what was this saying? What was the words
May
that
the
you said?
gods be with you.
And you had your hands in
Gold coin, literally gold coins.
gold coins, and may the gods be with you. And then I heard Egypt.
What the hell?
So are you traveling? No, she's not traveling. Wow, that was a quick answer. Thank you.
See what happens when you ask for general? You don't know what you're going to get.
She thinks maybe it's from work. Are you feeling that?
Promotion.
Promotion.
Are you involved with handling money in the business?
I forgot what the no was for. I know I asked you a question, or one of us asked you a question, but you have to give us a little more because
Otherwise
we keep rattling on.
we're
And
groping the universe here.
no and yes. Okay. I guess she handles money or something. What were you asking?
Oh, you can embezzle. Good idea. Just grab it.
May the gods
Be with you.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes
let's
perfect. Now I know where all the pieces just came together.
Oh, I guess maybe it's promotion. Careful.
It all fits. It all fits perfectly. Run.
I don't see you turn red.
I'm just cracking myself up. I'm so pleased with myself on that one. Of course, maybe it was channel. I don't know.
No. Well, you're a co-creator or conduit or something. It's okay. All right. Anything else?
Oh, see? Profoundly psychic.
If anybody is in the chat smoking, please put it out. Step away from the chat. Thank you. I didn't bring mine today. Lottery,
Yeah, all of that.
May the gods be with you. But okay, and I got Egypt. So look up your Egyptian gods and whoever you resonate with. And I'm saying goddesses too, not just the male entities, the male and the female goddesses.
Something's coming because now the energy is hang on for the ride is literally what I'm hearing. So I have no idea. Just go be happy.
So when you're looking at gods and goddesses, you want to look up the pantheon. So Egyptian pantheon. That will help. And if somebody gives you another group to look for, a different group of gods and goddesses. Put pantheon. Yes, I know. I believe in the Almighty, and everybody says, well, God and goddesses aren't real. They might not, you might not consider them God and goddesses, but we're all divine people. Just saying. Okay. So it's not anti God that I'm saying. It's just that there's more to life than we know. So if we have it in our history, they were alive at one time in one shape or another. Just like, okay.
Next.
Yeah, it feels much better now. Thanks.
Good.
Okay. So hopefully you put it out. Oh, I spoke too soon.
You're a very strong person, Jasmine. And
Yeah, you have a lot of good.
you're very independent and not headstrong's the wrong word. No, you're very confident. I like your confidence. At least that's what I'm
Bold. Bold.
I've got Sherry next. You are welcome.
I don't think I had Sherry next. Hold on. Let me. No. KCT came in.
Okay.
KCT.
Sherry popped in fast and then Unbalanced Libra and then KCT
No,
on my list.
KCT came first.
I'll go with
then
you.
Sherry, then Matt, and Peter, Lewis, Amanda. I didn't put you. Scooter Pam was in there too. So Scooter Pam, if you want a reading, you let us know. Okay. Or if we get anything for her. We'll
KCT, what's in your world? I'm hearing the word excitement. You going on a trip?
She had a follow up. I got to get to the follow up on that in a minute. Hi, Debbie. There was a follow up in here. Okay. Where did KCT? I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Update. I took your advice and did nothing, but this evening I opened up about how I felt. I didn't get much of a response, more of an avoidance.
I'm assuming this is a
I
relationship.
spoke my heart and spoke my truth. Yes. Okay.
To a significant other, apparently.
Yes. You spoke your heart, you spoke your truth. So how do you feel now that you've done that? Not about other people's reaction. How do you feel?
I feel good about what she did. I think
Yes.
that was good.
Yeah, it's how you feel about what you did, not everybody's reaction. I'm excited for.
The other one was totally blown away by her expression. She doesn't normally do this. Am I right?
That's what you say. Oh, wow, Lewis. Okay, thank you. We'll definitely address that.
I think she did the right thing expressing it's in the other person's ballpark now.
Oh, good. Yes, you have to keep speaking out. They want to encourage you to keep doing it, not just with that one person, but
in
everything
general.
that is in your mind, anything that comes to you, you need to either write it down. It needs to be shared. You need to share your truth with more than just that one person. You need to speak out.
However, there's right and wrong ways to do it. Like you and I were talking about before, if you can say it to where everybody's a winner, as opposed to you're the bad guy, I'm the good guy.
Right.
You want to keep it. You want to include everybody. What was that example you gave me? Oh, we were talking about the presidents. Um, you want to say things in such a way that it's neutral, but you're still getting your message across. You don't want to be hurtful. And the other one you don't want to use is the word you. You make me feel this way. You did this. You did that.
Right.
You take you out of the vocabulary.
Yeah.
And I feel like this
Right.
is more appropriate.
Right.
That way you're not condemning them.
Yeah, but you did. I understand. Write anything that you're feeling. You need to start journaling more, and your journals are going to help others. You've been through a lot, KCT, and I remember when you came in as KCTES, that you shared some things with us. People need to know your story. So I'm not just talking about the here and now. You need to write down your story because you have a lot of great energy. You have a lot of good information that you need to express. And the word coming, embrace the past as far as the lessons learned and express how you got through it so that you can help the others. Well, thank you.
And my words mean nothing. I'm teasing.
We know better than that.
I need attention.
It's like I hate you. No, I know you love me, and it's okay. And I'm talking unconditional love. People, don't get weird on me. We don't want to get weird.
But
Okay.
I have to disagree with Julie with KCT here on one thing. Do not write him. You've said what you've said.
Yes.
Don't say another word.
But you can write him. It doesn't mean you have to give it to him.
No, yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But
you can write to anybody.
At this point, it's in their ballpark. I wouldn't chase them.
Right.
I wouldn't.
You said what you said. You did the right thing. You feel good about it.
And let it go.
Let it go.
Lesson that I'm learning is why I'm telling it to you. Oh, thanks.
You made his day.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I am a good person.
We are giving you a general as well. Kidding. Again, I don't like general. Highest and greatest good. We're giving that to you. Anything else that KCT needs to know here and now. But your story is important to share. I just keep getting that. Share your story. Her story. Share her story. History is over. It's her story. It's all about you. Okay. Share it because other people need to be healed by that. A5 Says wrote a book. It's on Amazon. Oh, thank you, Victor. Yes.
I have a thought here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw out to the crowd that's here. If you all want to find me, I'd be interested in a written version of your particular story or concern. There's something that's been rolling around in my head about collecting stories and putting the pieces together. If you'd like to share with me, I'd like to get it somehow, some way. And scottunderwood@gmail would be a fabulous place to send it.
Hold on, I'll put that up in a minute.
The other thing, if some written versions of your questions, I would like that. Just to feel like sharing.
Thank you.
Anjuan.
Yes, it would. I mean, you came on and helped out one time so much. I can't remember if it was Lynn Palmer, Lynn Sees, or someone, or a combination of a few, that your story really helped. And that's why we need you to write that down. And yes, share it. And I have to get the QR code to help.
Who's Anju Lewis?
Yes, she has a book on Amazon, and her name is Angie Lewis. A5 Says, but that is
I've
how you spell her name.
Oh, well, that's where the Angie comes from.
That's where they.
I'd go by Angie too if that was my name.
I love that name, especially the way she says it.
Accents do make a big difference.
Yes, always from the heart. Always speak from the heart. It's a good lesson to learn. Okay, so hopefully you saw that, and make sure the Gabriel Project for private readings. Contact Underwood at scottunderwood@gmail.com. Is that the right one?
scottunderwood@gmail.
Okay, so not just for private readings, even though we do those, but they're not free. Anybody who wants to share their story. Now, if you're going to write your book, you can write your book, but you can give him pieces of it if you want.
Or if the other thing, if you guys have some questions, I'd like to play with the Gabe process and see what, if you have personal questions or something over and above this venue here.
I'm excited for my holidays. Holidays? What holidays?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I was not talking about how was she taking a trip? What the heck did I tell you?
We get going and what the heck?
I
I've got a good memory, but hey, we get going
Hi, Shelley.
off to the other side.
So go
Okay.
be happy. Thank you.
Yes, KCT, and keep us updated on what you're doing. But yes, please share, and it'll be helpful. So we've got Sherry, Matt, Peter, and then Lewis. And
Hi,
yes, the
Victor.
rest of you are on here too. But and Pam,
So many
you can
people, so little
always
time.
ask at any time. Oh, and you too, Angie. You always know that. Anytime you need us, we're here.
I'm on. Or you tell me who we're on because
We're
I'm
on Sherry.
okay.
We're back to Sherry. There she is.
Okay, Sherry. I'm seeing I'm seeing the Earth, and I'm seeing
Good question,
things
Victor. Hold
spinning
on.
around like it's your head. Your head is spinning. Why is it spinning?
Oh, okay.
Road trip.
Now you okay? Is that what you got? Oh,
KCT just said she's driving alone, and I saw road trip.
where are you going? I've only just passed my test. Oh, cool. Then take it easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Don't jump into,
you're not a seasoned driver then.
yeah, you don't want to go 5 days of travel like I just did if you're not a seasoned traveler.
And one car length for every 10 miles an hour of speed.
Oh, in the States, I can't remember where you're from, KCT, if you're Australia or States or what. And I meant the United States. Sherry, let's go back to Sherry. We keep jumping back to KCT. Sorry. Sherry,
There's
where's
that question.
Sherry?
You can be careful what you ask for. General questions get crazy.
They bounce around. UK. Okay.
Okay. Oh, she's got to drive on the wrong side of the road over there. You really better be careful.
Yes, but to get their license, they go through a lot. We'll just
Oh,
say,
oh,
yeah,
way more extreme than what it is here.
yeah, way more.
Here they give you the keys and say, "Go be happy."
Yeah, basically. I think they do have driver's ed though.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
we're doing
Sherry.
Sherry. Yeah. Sherry. Sherry,
Oh, you're
baby.
singing that song, yeah.
Sherry.
I'm seeing wagon wheel, spoked wheels, and I'm hearing the words "around and around we go." So you're going in a
Where we
circle.
stop, nobody
Yes,
knows.
yes. No destination.
Hamster? She on a
I'm
hamster
hearing
wheel.
word wanderlust. You're going nowhere with any convictions or plans.
But is she going with the flow?
No,
No? Well,
it's like chaotic direction and
okay.
nothing steering the wagon. The wagon is moving. Okay, what's going on? What did you have for breakfast this morning?
And Sherry.
I'm hearing the word no destination. You need to make some plans, kiddo. Set some goals. Where do you want to be in 5 years? This is what I'm getting for Sherry. I'm seeing this void, vacuum.
Toast? She had toast for breakfast.
What did you put on the toast?
I'm hearing sugar, but maybe not.
You need protein. You don't have any clarity going, kiddo. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You have plans?
She has no plans. Oh,
She has plans.
you have plans. All right.
Oh, I think that's what she meant. Yeah, I have plans. Okay. We'll just say it
Something's
that way.
not aligning for you.
You tell her. Said sugar.
Yeah, yeah. That's better than sugar.
A little better than sugar. It still has a lot of
But there's
stuff in it.
something, there's no, your plans are convoluted. There's no clarity in what's going on.
That's coming from beginning.
Yeah. Okay, words. They're saying it's necessary to plan a juncture. What's the word? What's a juncture really mean? The destination?
No. What she's going to, there is a juncture coming up and she needs to make a plan which direction she's going when she gets to that juncture.
Now they're showing me an intersection with 5 roads
Yes,
coming into the
that's the
middle.
juncture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing many paths. Maybe that's what the wagon wheel was, all the
Yep.
spokes. Well, you're excited about your plans. I can get that, and that's good. And they're saying it will reveal itself. She's going to get to an intersection where there's multiple choices,
So which
but
one
I
does
keep
she
seeing
choose?
night. Why am I seeing dark, nighttime, like a wagon
It's
wheel?
hidden. Um, Angie has a thing about when she sees it in the dark. I can't remember. Oh, things are hidden. So
So
the
it's
path is
unknown.
hidden right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's unknown.
that's all I got. This career, she's got multiple ones. Part of it's career, part of it's,
Life,
yeah, and they're all,
relationships, not life.
I was getting that about the same time. And, but they're all pieces of this integrated situation. You're not in any danger. I think it's all, like Julie was just saying, it's life, it's stuff going on. And I don't sense any, what do I want to say, turmoil or distress, or it's like you wake up in the morning and you deal with the kids, and this kid's going that way and this kid's going that way. Uh, Everybody does it again the next day. So you're okay. They're saying it's relax and enjoy the ride. Nothing to stress about. I don't get anything disconcerting about it.
You're not very well grounded, so you do need to work on that.
But there's one thing. Did she have kids? If you have kids, there's one kid that needs some attention, and I want to go male. If not your kids, somebody else's.
My parents a lot now, but I want to do other things. Yes. Yes, I understand. And I'm hearing not time, not time. You have three children. How many boys? All
I'm,
three?
I want to go older. Who's the oldest? I'm getting a son, the older son. Oh, poor kid. He's wrestling with the pressure of being the oldest. I've been there. Uh,
Two boys.
who's the oldest boy? The oldest boy is trying to match up to some standards that have been set for him, and he's a little overwhelmed by the process. I'm going to go older. I'm going to say he's being pressed to be. His impression is he needs to be responsible, responsible, responsible. And yeah, okay, good. Victor's backing up over it. Something's coming. We just don't know what. Look out!
Yeah. Yeah. But help this son first.
Yeah, the oldest
The
son.
other two, um, it's not that they're perfectly fine, but they're taking a lead from this boy. When they're both helping my parents, and it's getting harder. They need too much
But
help. Yes.
the older boy is at least the boy that I'm getting. He's stressed out about he's feeling pressure.
Um, are you in Canada, Sherry? I don't know what the resources are around you, but and I know you're helping your parents. Um,
Go ahead.
but they do have help. United States, I know Canada as too, most of Europe, that you can. Me- my you get one is going through something, but he doesn't want to talk about it. No, he doesn't want to talk about it. I'm still in Florida, but going home soon. Okay. All right. You're in Florida now, and your parents are in Florida. Boy is like a rice cooker at the moment. He can't get out of what he's feeling.
Yeah, I get that.
Driving back soon. When are you taking off? Because you definitely need to call in angels to help you get back. It's not that there's going to be anything wrong with the car and all, but
He doesn't feel he has anybody to talk to.
yeah. So your son needs help. Yes, with my older son. So you're driving.
Does he
The
have a?
two of you are going back together Sunday or Monday. Okay.
There's a grandfather. Is he close with a grandfather by chance? There's somebody that he does feel safe with, but the problem is getting him to open up.
Yeah, I'm hearing that that your mom and dad are in the same room, right? They're not separated? Yes. So that's the person he feels close to because both my parents. Okay. Um, oh, so he feels close to both your parents. So you need to leave him in the room with them and um, find something to do and just say you need to talk to them.
What's going on with you, my friend? Something.
Yeah.
Get Grandpa to.
Well, if they have dementia or any problems like that, it might be difficult, but he needs to let it go there.
He doesn't think anybody can hear him.
Hello, Taya.
That's a
Hey, I
question.
guess. Yeah. Okay.
Don't
We've
know.
got you on the list. Not sure. Okay. No, they are together.
Okay, maybe that's not good, but there's somebody. Your son's just looking for. He doesn't feel comfortable talking to you.
Right. But he needs to, even if they're sleeping, he needs to sit in the room and just talk. Let loose of what he's got. Does he know of someone who has passed? I mean, was he close to anyone who has passed over? Because he needs to talk to that person.
He's feeling alone. He's feeling isolated. He's feeling that
Overwhelmed.
yes, but he in space. No one can hear me scream. But he's a responsible kid.
Yeah.
He's not.
Oh, okay. He needs to talk to his friend. He needs to talk out loud, sitting in a room by himself and just talk to
You
him.
could try writing to the friend.
He can write. Yeah, he can write. You like to write.
Well, it opens up a different channel.
Yeah, it does. Well, and your third eye channel. Okay. He needs to either sit down and write him a letter, all of the things he's feeling, everything. Just say, hey,
That's an
I
idea.
know you feel that he's no longer here, but he is. He is here. He is with you. Please write down everything you're feeling to him. I won't read it. You can burn it afterwards, but please tell him stuff, but he thinks I'm crazy.
That's your job. You're his mother.
I mean, Mom, of course I'm crazy. I had you, didn't I? Okay. I mean, make light of it. But yeah.
Present it this way. Tell him that you heard of a really neat idea to try and suggest it to him. Don't
Yeah.
tell him as if you're the authority. And say, hey, I heard somebody was talking about talking to you know, their angel spirits, people that they were close to.
Yeah.
However you want to present it as a neutral. I think that's a great idea.
Does he do YouTube, TikTok? What does he do? Because if he
Pretend,
does YouTube, we can send you a lot of them.
tell
But
him to pretend he's writing to his best friend.
yeah,
And
just
what would you tell
pretend
him?
everything. But remind him you're not going to read it and he can burn it afterwards. I don't know what
That's
non
tough.
is.
I can totally relate to this kid. Oh my gosh. She could.
And Scott and Victor both are relating to your son, to saying that.
If
So,
you want to, have him send me a question
or have him write to him. None what?
or write to
Not
us.
sure
Yeah.
about none. Oh, he doesn't go do YouTube or TikTok. Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Or if he wants to talk to either Julie or I. So
Well, I do want to put Victor's heck yes, Victor then. Okay. And Victor's going to be closer to his age because he's younger than we are. Just saying.
yeah, but
Okay.
we're smarter.
No offense, Victor. This is Victor's YouTube channel. Have him get a hold of Victor because Victor helps out a lot of the guys who feel lost and overwhelmed. Yeah, he's been through a lot too, so
Oh,
he
he's
understands.
25. All right.
Yeah. So Victor's a little closer in age.
Okay, gotcha.
Just saying. So he's 25, Victor.
I thought that's good to know because I thought we had
A little one.
a smaller one.
No, they're driving back together. Yeah.
That's all you can do. That's all you
Yeah.
can do. Lead the horse to the water.
Yep. And while we're on here, I've already said hi to him. I want to bring up Elements, Realms, and Beyond. ERB Mystic Store at 1913 South Staples, Corpus Christi, Texas. Hello, Matt. Mystic Matt is
Mystic.
in the house. So
Like
everybody go see him. Don's and Susan's books are there if you're in the Corpus Christi area or expect to be in the Corpus Christi area in the next year or so. Anyway, go by and see him. Also, things are going to be available. More things are going to be available on their website, so you can buy through that as well. Okay, and yeah, I don't think I've received the commercial for today, but I'm going to tap into a couple things. Oops. Want to remind everybody that tomorrow Don will be at Missy's Mysteries in Scottsdale
it sounds like a
to do his book. No, that's the old one.
Mrs. Mysteries.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
going to
like
delete that one.
sounds like one of those boutiques.
Well, it is a boutique.
Exotic
But it's
underwear.
not. Yeah, it's not that one. No, but if you want exotic underwear, you go online to um, Elements, Realms, and Beyond.
Really?
Yes, because they
Not my
Angela.
normal area.
Yeah, Angela Shelby talked to Matt the other day and was congratulating him on adding sex stuff to their psychic store because that is another form of energy.
Oh, she's talking about the tantrics.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Yes.
wow.
So she was really impressed that they include that. So
Yeah.
it's a very
That makes me
eclectic
want to
store.
open one of those stores.
Yes.
Maybe we should branch out.
Did you hear that branching out? Okay.
You are welcome, my dear. Email would be good. KCT.
Yes. And again, the email is going underneath our pictures.
We can evolve into video chat, but initially, if you got something, we're playing with that.
Yeah. Yes, he'll be able to do Zoom pretty soon. If not right away.
I'm still in
pretty soon.
training.
Yes. Sherry.
But do the S. Scott Underwood thing
Yes.
at Gmail. Who are we doing now?
Okay.
That was Sherry, right?
Yeah.
I'm
You are welcome, Sherry, and let us know what we can do to help. Email. My email's at. Oops. That's not my email. I have to do that again. I fixed it a second ago, but I left something in there that wasn't supposed to be there. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Okay. It's not two warriors, just one warriors. Say, okay. There, that's better. All right, so next we have, let me go back to it. Chat. Okay, Matt. Speaking of Matt, Matt is
Matthew.
here.
We're not doing A5.
Angie,
A5's
did you
perfect.
need
She
anything?
doesn't need anything.
She's got 13 days till her son's graduation in high school.
Schoolwork.
High school. The colleges have already been done. He got those first. I
Cool.
know that sounds strange, doesn't it? Anyway, he got his two college degrees before his high school diploma. These days, it's astounding.
Not the world I grew up in.
No. Okay, so we got Matt, we got Peter, and Lewis. Who's here? Matt, are you here? You're probably working. It's let's see, it's almost noon there.
We should have those clocks.
Yes.
India.
Yeah. There you go.
Time in India. They have 10 clocks across the wall.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
they do in the airport or something. It's a lot of clocks.
My husband has 3 tumors. Oh, wow.
Hey, you want to try something? Turkey tail mushroom and 4 capsules in the morning and 4 caps at night.
Okay.
Long story on that one.
Turkey tail mushroom.
Yeah. Capsules.
Also, the other thing for
cognitive is lion's mane
yes,
mushrooms. Lion's mane
for mom.
for mom.
Lion's mane for mom and
Turkey tail for dad.
dad. Also, peroxide will help with the cancer.
How, in what sense? Putting it on or ingesting it?
No, putting it on, not ingesting it. I put where I travel in my weather app, so I know what time it is. Yep, time it is. Yes, thank you.
Turkey tail mushroom is on, and lion's mane are on Amazon. You can get them either in drops or the capsules. I do the capsules, and I would saw this guy who, I'll reiterate, talked about his mother having horrible tumors. Long story short, he put her on turkey tail, and 4 capsules in the morning, 4 caps at night. Now he says she's cancer free. So tell him it's their medicine and to take it. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying I saw this and I've been doing it. So
And how are you doing? Did the
this thing
other,
is shrinking. No, nothing until
did you go into the doc?
but I'm supposed to do the final thing on the 22nd, but I think it's going to be gone. I know
Okay.
it's going to be gone.
I know it's going to
I've
be.
been playing with this skin cancer thing on my eyelid and it's shrinking. So that's why I'm telling you to take all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Those are great in teas. Make sure they're not your son is not using tea bags. Infusers are the best way to do it. Tea bags, everyone, tea bags are poisonous.
Well, they got the plastics in them.
Yeah. Now that as far as storaging in the tea bags, that's fine. Not a problem. Where the problem comes in with tea bags, yes, people in the UK, this means you too. With tea bags is when it hits the hot water. Okay.
The off gas or off something or off chemical or off
Yeah. It activates the chemical. And so the
in the
poison comes out.
paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell them not to use the tea bags anymore. A lot of the people did not know this. This came out recently. And the reason why I know it is because the mushroom lady, as we call her, elevated by Claudine, she gave me that information and she buys 100% organic unprocessed cotton tea bags.
Yeah, the cotton's not a big deal.
Yeah,
It's the other ones.
yeah. I mean, what you get at the store, those are all bad. Okay, you can buy a tea diffuser. Diffuser cheap. I thought it was an infuser, but okay.
It opens up, looks like a
Yeah,
garlic close, and it's got screen or holes in, and you just
yeah.
dip the whole thing
There's
in.
a one thing. I mean, they come in different shapes and and stuff, and some people even have crystals on the top of it, which helps him.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, so who do we have next? Matt didn't show up. Peter didn't show up. Lewis, are you still here?
Tia?
Yeah, but they came in last.
Okay.
One of the last people in. So we need Matt, Peter, Lewis, and then Amanda, Anessa, Rachel, Jesse, Kelly. Are you getting all these that I wrote down? I mean, that I have?
Yes, I got them in a different order than you got, but
I have them in the way they
I'll go with you. That's
are.
fine.
And Taya is the last one.
So pick one. Tia, there's Tia.
Yeah. Glad you're here, Taya, but um we've had some people here for an hour, so we need to go with them first. I have a feeling Lewis is here, but not. Ah, there's Peter. We're gonna go with Peter, and I'm gonna put Matt on hold. So, did you want a general, Peter? When you said I have no direction, I was like, I do, but I put myself on hold.
That would make
Yes,
sense.
yes. That's why it doesn't feel like there's any directions because
Yeah,
it's not you right now. It's about them. Okay. So, Peter, what do you got for Peter Burke?
what's Peter got for us? I'm hearing the word starseed and I'm seeing what I would call an asteroid. She's about to get hit with a revelation.
Okay. We'll see you in a little bit, Victor.
Peter.
And,
What?
and it's funny that you got Starseed because Victor put in I'm Lyrian Starseed, so
Peter,
General.
It's just this, you know how they show you a picture of an asteroid in space just sort of
Yes.
spinning? That's what they're showing me. I have no idea. What do you know?
She's an asteroid.
Maybe she's an asteroid drifting. She's drifting in space.
Drifting in space.
So, kiddo, what are you drifting? You're afraid to go ahead and you're afraid to go back and you're afraid to go sideways. And you want somebody to show you the way, but they're saying, oh, you're afraid to take the first step. They're saying, make the decision to take the first step and then take the second step and the direction will show itself, but you're frozen. I get that you're just locked down. Fear is overwhelming you. If taking action dispels the fear. Revelation. So who was it told us the other day? And I was impacted by this. If that's what it is. If you are in a feeling of gratitude, fear goes away because they can't both be in the same space at the same time. So you're in a state of fear. You're not thinking about what you do have. You're thinking about what you don't have or what you're afraid might happen. So I want you to write a list of what you're grateful for and what's good in your life. So I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. And as long as staying there, it completely shifts your energy. And you could even write things like, I'm looking forward to this and this and this and this and this is on my way. So it's a matter of realizing what you've got, not what you don't have, and dwelling on those two worlds. That's
And
my story.
and Mr. Don would say that do 3 things you're grateful for every morning. It will help.
When you say do,
You write it down. You wow, things are popping up.
like the sun came up.
Yes. And this is one of the reasons why he believes in that. The Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations by Don Rumer-Rivera. That is his book that he has, and it is available on Amazon and a few stores. And I already mentioned that it was in Elements, Realms, and Beyond Mystic store. Here it is. And that would help with clearing your mind and resetting it so that you have more of a direction. You need to create your own life and not wait for things to happen. You
Oh, I
need to
like
go
that.
to
But they're showing me with a pen in her hand, a big pen.
So is she another writer? Speaking of writing, yay, this is his book. This is Scott's book, not just his. It's Scott's
It's
book.
mine and theirs. I was the stenographer. Where'd that come from? I've never used that word before.
No, it's like that's what I looked at. I was going,
I,
wait a minute.
I felt your reaction.
Yes. That was
Go to the gratitude thing.
Gabriel. Yeah,
That is such a
definitely do the
huge,
Gabriel.
easy thing to shift. Like you've got food on the table, you're not living on the street. What else is happening? Uh, you got the rent paid this month. Just silly little things like that. When you
Yeah.
realize, you go, wait a minute, because I see people all day long that don't have the rent paid when I'm out driving around, and you go, wow, I don't have their life. I don't have. I've got both of my legs and not in a wheelchair. You know, silly, silly things to be grateful for. And my brain is still working.
Yes. That's always a good thing too. But and we talked about this last week. Be grateful, or the week before. One of those.
But it's a
Talk
sort of
about
a,
gratitude.
you can never talk about it enough, I don't think.
Right. When it's not just gratitude. If you start feeling fear, put the word love in. When you start feeling negative thoughts, get the word love. Love conquers all. Love is not just a word. Somebody put that in here one time. It was just a word. No, it isn't. It is an energy. It is a power. When you have unconditional love for yourself and everybody else, you have no idea how much power you have. And it's a positive power. It's not a negative power. And it's not a power to overwhelm people. It's not a power to control people. It's a power of, and they're saying this, power of positivity, a power of enlightenment and connection with the highest power. When you're connected with the highest power, it's all about love.
She's really good at this stuff.
Well, it's
So listen to what she says. I try.
well Wednesday we somebody someone in the chat was loved themselves and adored themselves and stuff, but they didn't truly have unconditional love for themselves. They contradicted themselves, but the thing was, in they are worried about someone. They had a heartbreak because it was unrequited love. I think whatever that thing is, but they forgot that if you love someone unconditionally, it's not going to be painful if they don't want to be romantic with you. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit, but knowing that you love them unconditionally, you're not expecting anything from them. So love yourself that way first before you can love others. Okay. Sorry to get off on that unconditional love tangent, but that's what I'm about. That's what Love Riot Warriors is all about. Okay. I hope that helps you, Peter, and let us know how you do. Get your mind clear. Do put a candle, light a candle, taper candles best, for 5 minutes a day for 7 days. Take off your glasses if you wear them, and listen to some light music and just stare kind of off that flame. And that's all you do, and it'll help reset your mind. And then read Don's book, and it'll help you quite a bit. Okay. All right. Lewis, are you here, sir? Well, I hope so. Thank you. And thank you for coming in. We do love you. So Lewis, Amanda, Onessa, Rachel, and Jesse. In that order. Who's popping in next? Yes, Taya, we know you're here, but we're not ready for you yet. Okay. And speaking of birthdays and stuff, yes, it's Lewis. We'll go right to Lewis because he's here. Okay. I know you had your
Red flags.
red flags. He's seeing red flags for you, Lewis. I think he has red flags about his daughter, I think it was.
Actually, have you ever seen those? They're scars, right? They're red, but they've got a print on them. It's not solid red, but it's neckerchiefs. You know,
It's a
I've seen them in,
bandana.
yes, I've seen them in blue, I've seen them in red, but
Yeah.
this is a red one, and he's waving it.
My daughter feels other people's emotions very intensely and has kind of shut herself off from others. What is the best way for me to help her move forward? My strongest clair is sentience.
But he's talking about, but
Feeling,
why is
yes.
he waving a bandana?
For help?
Well,
But it's not a
people
white one.
bandana wear them around their heads. You could wear them over your eyes. You could wear them over your mouth. You put them around your neck, but he's waving it like this. Like he's taking, oh, maybe he's taking the bandana off. I don't wear bandanas, but I would think they'd be restrictive or they'd be.
Yes.
Oh, and I'm hearing the word I can see clearly. Oh, okay. So
Watch
Lewis,
your hand.
um, I don't know if he's,
You can see clearly now the
I can,
reason.
yeah, you've had some insights lately and they have been waiting for you to get this, whatever is it that just kicked in, and they're excited for you. Why are we? This is sort of congratulatory. They're saying it's been a long time coming and they've been working very hard for you to see it. I don't know whether, do I want to go daughter? Did you say he had a daughter?
Yeah, read.
He stepped away from, okay, you're letting, if you aren't, you're in the process of learning to let your daughter be herself rather than being the way you want her to be. All you can do is categorically give her guidance, give her suggestions, and then you turn her loose in the playground because she's got to decide whether to take your advice or see if it works for her, that type of thing, or run to her into her own brick wall so she can learn from them.
Yeah, but what's the best way for me to help her move forward? She's shutting herself off from everybody because she's feeling all this and all this.
What's
She's
daughter?
a strong empath. Daughter's name, please, Lewis. I don't
She doesn't want to listen to anybody.
know.
She thinks she has all the answers. She must be about 16.
I don't know. She could be older than that.
She okay, he has to stand back and just let her be. He's got to go. You got to let her know that you love her and that you're concerned about her and you want the best for her. She needs to know you care, but tell her that you can't do it for her. That's what she doesn't understand. She wants something to be uh,
Me too.
handed to her. Tell her you understand it's a rough road out there and you're there for her. She doesn't feel like anybody's there for her.
Yeah. And you also, 30, her name is Charlie, and
Charlie,
she's 33 years old. And you told her that you've gone through the exact same thing she has, right? That you've done it. You've been there because he's sentient. So,
all he can do is tell her he's there for her. It's her choice. You can't. But you just emphasize that you're there any time of day, night. Uh, father daughter hug. Um, check on her. Just out of the blue, check on her during the day. How you doing? I'm in a similar situation with my offspring, and all I can do is say, "Hi, I'm here. What's going on?" And let them go wherever they want to go. I see the pain sometimes, but nothing. I can't take it away. I can only say, "Hey, you might try this. You might try that," and they'll either jump on board or not. But remember, it's her journey, not yours, and you got to let her fly her own plane. Where did that come from?
yeah.
He's had trouble letting go. He's been trying to control it too much, is my sense. The empath thing, oh, she's confounded by that. She doesn't know what to do with the feelings,
Yes, he feels the same thing. He's a clairsentient.
but he's aware of it.
Yes, that's what he does. Not exactly. I feel people's pain and not
Okay,
emotions.
then he has to convey to her, I understand.
Yeah.
There again, it's just, hey, say, I'm here for you. Here's what's going on. It's da 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 da, and walk away.
There's a book. Um, what is the book?
Oh, he gets hurt. He says he gets physical pain like you
Yeah.
get smoking.
Well, I get physical pain too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the pain. I'm not so much the emotions as well,
She's
Lewis. I get
angry.
it.
She's pissed off. What is she mad about?
You said she feels like she's alone.
Yeah, but she's mad. She's just mad in general at life. Like, what is she mad at? She's angry.
So
Like, nobody loves me. At 33, has she been through a lousy relationship kind of thing? She's feel dumped on. Well, it's that hole in the heart thing. Nobody's going to get to me. She's got the emotional walls up. She gets so. What went wrong for her somehow? She shut down and she's not.
yeah, I'm getting that too. Yeah, getting her book information on that she's an empath and how to protect herself, how to I
He
have to come back with this. She has to love herself, and she doesn't right now. She doesn't love herself.
no. He
She's angry.
Yeah. He's got to let her know that he knows she's angry, that she's mad, she's upset, and
You
she's lost.
stepfather emotional. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a tough road back.
Yeah. And so many listeners or people in the chat have been through this. You know that, and you know a lot of them, who they are. You know that she can reach out to any of us. Um, Tell her about Tuesday uh, class. Anything
Tell her to
that
send
we
me an
can do.
email. I'll chat with her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Victor and a bunch of others. I prefer Victor, work with the guys because he understands a lot more about that.
I
But
don't think she realizes how angry she is.
no, and it's about, she thinks it's all coming to her because whether she believes it or not that she's an empath, she knows all of this negativity is coming at her and she's absorbing it instead of protecting herself from it.
She's generating some while she's reacting.
She's generating her own.
And it's a matter of being wounded or being wise. She's embracing the wounded part.
Yeah, she's definitely wounded. She's like a wounded animal that doesn't want anybody around her, doesn't want to be touched, doesn't want to be anything. But she's got to cleanse herself from within. She's got to take care of who she is.
Who she's mad.
And
Angry, mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah, she's
Tell her that you feel her pain. That's the first step. She doesn't,
Yes.
you've got to understand that somebody else knows that she's going through this.
And let her spell it out for her. Say, this is what's happening. This is what I'm feeling for you. And Luz, you have my information. If you want to have her contact me, I have no problem in assisting. You know that. And I'm sure Angie and anybody in JSS would be there for her. She doesn't know us. And maybe that's the best way to
Yeah.
somebody who she has no clue. I mean, it's up to her, but I'm hearing something, and it's something about shaking the S out of her. It's like something has shaken the S, you know what I'm saying, out of her. And now she's doing it to herself. It's self-inflicted now. It's all in the
She wants to get
centralized.
even with somebody.
Yes, yes. But it's not. Send her an invite to class.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good
Definitely.
idea.
And we'll all be there for her. You know that. We've got Heidi is young. Levita. I mean, she's 19. She'd be perfect.
She's
Very
19
young.
going on 30.
Levita,
Yeah.
she's very wise.
Yeah.
It's not like my granddaughter who's 14 going on 30. Believe me, it's not. Levita's very wise, and
Yeah, she's interesting as heck.
yes, she is. So please invite her. Anybody in JSS would love to help her. You know that. We're all family.
You can't do it for her. Just throw her out all this stuff and you can lead them to the water. And that's
Yeah, you
it.
can't do it for her. Yes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Yes. And this is what about Levita? She's wiser than my 35-year-old. Yeah, and I've got 40-year-olds. So yeah, she's wiser than many of. Yeah, welcome in, Shirley. We have 11 people um, ahead of you and approximately 42 minutes left.
So talk fast.
Yes. Okay. So we're not calling her.
Hope that
talk
helps,
now.
Lewis. We're going to push on here, but the door's open for her. Just let her know that.
And let her know to come on the chats. She doesn't have to tell us who she is. She has to come on the chat and be incognito is what I'm hearing. Totally incognito. Amanda, Onessa, Rachel, and Jesse. Anybody still here? Whew, that was great. Still haven't gotten to a commercial, have I? So I want to say happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Mama, you know, love readings are on Wednesday, but welcome in. I know you got read yesterday, so you're good. All right. And Miss A5 says is back. Yay. And Lewis, we are here for you, so let your daughter know. Thank you.
Rachel's who I got
Love you.
next.
Yes. Oh, you got Rachel next, but nobody's popping up.
No, Rachel, just
Just quiet.
quiet. Okay.
I'm still here. Okay, there she is. Okay.
Hugs.
All right. So we're going to go with Rachel then, since Anessa did not pop up.
She said she's just quiet. Got anything going on with you, Rachel? Rachel, why am I seeing a horse? Do you like horses? Horses, horses, horses.
Yes,
Tell you,
I understand that, Talia.
Rachel, Rachel, Rachel.
It's Rachel, Jesse, Kaylee.
I'm hearing
Kaylee, and
plodding
Debbie.
along. It's like he's riding on a horse, just sort of cruising down the trail.
And I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving knight
Yeah,
on a back of horse.
that's what I feel. Just sort of like
Meandering is the word.
following the trail, singing a song, rolling along,
What's the rest of that song?
side by side,
Oh, okay.
rolling along, singing a song.
Side by
Side. Rachel Hutchinson.
What do we got for her?
That's where I'm just seeing her on the trail.
Is your asthma flared up, Rachel? Gliding on with life, just getting on with it. I know,
That's
but we've got to get you out of just plodding along to thriving. Yes,
you're
your asthma is popping up.
you're existing here. We've got you're following the trail, but you don't know what trail you're on. Nothing wrong with
You're
that.
not embracing it.
What I'm hearing is there are sights to be seen.
And I ask every morning, what is my next step? How can I best serve? And who? Not who.
You ever just
What, where, and yeah, who, what, and where do I need to see
yeah,
today?
that's a good yeah, I say I've been throwing out what would you have me understand now and see what they usually just tell me to be in the moment. I go,
Patience, be
but
in the moment. Yeah.
not what I was when what should I do now? Yeah, ask for direction. Just ask for some inspiration. And it's out there. I've sensed this you're in stagnant energy. Stagnant you're existing, everything's fine, no harm, no foul. You're doing what daily needs to be done. There's no inspiration, there's no driving force, there's no
Don't ignore it. It's hurting me, so don't ignore it. I'm just saying. Been lost in self the last few days. Yeah.
it's that gratitude.
Yeah.
Get back into the gratitude.
Remembrance. Go ahead and do the gratitude, but remembrance is fine, but it's in the rearview mirror. It's small. Make it smaller. Okay. Because that is not the here and now. You need to be in the here and now. You keep going backwards. Sorry about that, Leonard. Didn't mean to do that.
Hello, Leonard. Hello, Karen.
Hi, Karen Gibbons. Welcome back. Okay. So, yeah, you keep going in hermit mode and
She's got choices to make, and she's not making them. Well, she can choose to sit in her chair and watch old game shows, or she can get up and get out the door and go for a walk or go somewhere. There's something she wants to do, she's been longing to do, but she's just, I don't know how to people to get out because I've been in that mode, like, now
yeah, but
if she doesn't, universe going to kick her in the butt somehow or hit her.
again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and her asthma is not doing well and I can feel it. So, what I'm telling you about we can feel other people's pain. Yeah, we can do that. Amanda Core is a scammer,
Squirrel.
but trying to get money. So we don't like them here. They do not belong here. The same. 3 on the right. Okay. Anything else? We're not getting any feedback from you, Rachel.
Which is correlating to her lack of, what do I want to
Get
say?
up and go.
Well, yeah, she's not seeking anything. She's just existing.
It's not the time for you to exist. It's time for you to thrive. I will
Clearly
stop now.
ask just whatever your deity is or what you believe is around you, just address it and say, hey, I need some inspiration here. I do that.
Yeah. You've got to, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Get it done. The
You need,
procrastination is not a good thing.
she needs a cat.
No, she likes dogs.
Oh, then does she have a dog?
She sends me pictures with dog, but
Oh, then she
I
must.
think she has a dog. I don't know if the dog's still with her or what she sends me. And you need sleep too. You definitely need sleep. And I know being inside yourself, I mean, going inside and doesn't mean you're getting a rest. You're beating yourself up. You have allergic to cats. Have
Can she
two dogs.
can you redecorate your house? You need to change your environment. Something's very stagnant with you. You need to go get rid of your clothes and buy new clothes, do something. The energy is just like, it's like in the morning in a valley where there's fog. The fog is just sitting because there's nothing moving it. So you got two dogs. Okay, well, you don't need dogs. No cats. All right. Waking up at stupid o'clock. Yeah, I've done that. You know what? If you wake up at stupid o'clock, I get on Instagram and start listening to what to me my algorithms call are inspirational things. And but you got to start looking. I know what it is. There's stuff in front of you, but you're not seeing it. So when something gets your attention, go, oh, why is that getting my attention?
I'm sorry.
I like the fish thing. Good idea.
Yes, Pam, I agree. She's got two dogs, so that keeps her happy,
Not very.
keeps her busy. And I hope you're taking them out for walks, not leaving it to somebody else to do because you need to get outside.
Oh,
Get your
I like that because if she takes the dogs out, she's going to meet somebody.
yes.
You'll either meet
And
another dog person or she's locking herself
yeah,
away. You got to get out in the world.
yeah, she's locking herself inside herself. She's
Okay.
locking herself in the house. Yeah,
Get the
you gotta
dogs
get
out.
out.
The dogs are smarter than you are. Follow them.
Yeah, and we understand it's going to be a little crazy on the weather. Being in Dundee, Scotland, I've never been, so I can't tell you, but
But
all I
there's
can think
something.
of is cold and rainy.
The dogs would love it.
Yes. And then she has to clean them up when she gets
I
home.
like that term, waking at stupid o'clock. Boy, can I
Yes.
relate to that.
Yeah.
But
Thank goodness her stupid o'clock is in the evening for me because sometimes I get this 333 that when she woke up and
oh,
stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice to know, but I'm glad I'm not sleeping at the time.
okay. So our prescription for you, Rachel, is take the dogs up. When you get up at stupid o'clock, take them out for a walk. Of course, I don't know what that means.
Nah, I wouldn't do that only because then they'll start waking you up at stupid o'clock.
That's true. We're getting that routine.
Out all day today. I don't know why I locked myself up again.
Okay. Resist the urge to isolate.
Yes, no more isolation.
There was a guy that had these ducks in a storeroom or a storefront window. And if you put a dime in the machine, the ducks would start dancing. Music would play. What you didn't know was your dime in the timer activated a hot plate and the ducks' feet started getting hot. So they were picking their feet up to keep from getting burned,
Oh my.
which made them look like they were dancing. My point is, she needs to get something firelit under her feet. Sorry. So go
But
get
in a good way, not in an inhumane
put
way.
a dime in your slot anytime you want. So,
Okay, let's not go there.
oh, I didn't even think about that. Sorry. That was channeled. That was channeled.
Private eyes, get you for that. You know that. Anyway,
Dime in the slot. That's a good pickup line.
please excuse us. I can't take a video. Anyway, not even online. That's a sad thing. Okay. Whew. So I gotta get my breath. Okay. Jesse, Kelly, Bailey, Debbie Ross, Shelley, Elizabeth.
So let us know how the dog walks go, Rachel. There's some guy out there waiting to meet you. Somebody's got some dogs.
It has nothing to do with Remember what I'm telling you. Unconditional love. Don't get all jump into a relationship if you're still in one or if you just left one. If you want to,
It's sort of like taking medicine that you really don't want to take. You just got to decide to do it. I'm tired. When you've had enough, you'll know what to do. You haven't had enough yet.
and you're going to keep getting the same lessons over and over again until you.
Sorry. Somebody's got a fish for you.
Sweet brother.
Yeah.
It's a little hard for you to get it to Dundee, Scotland. Just saying, Tinbug.
You're in a relationship and you're locking yourself in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, something's not matching up. Either this guy's really good or he's.
No, he's not. Anyway, we will go.
Oh,
we'll
well,
go that.
okay, walk the dog so you can meet somebody new.
Yeah. But remember,
Extra fish. I love
an
that.
aquarium.
And an aquarium.
A5 says, are you ready for another one? Just say. Anyway. Okay. That was a little. So, again, Jesse, Kelly, Debbie, Shelley, Elizabeth. Anybody here? Any of those? First, anybody who pops in first, I will read those. Anybody else can wait a minute or two or three. Okay. What do you
The dime on the slot. Sorry. It keeps rolling around my head.
Get it out of there. Let it go. Let it go. Oh my. I can't take you online anymore. The relationship
You got it, kiddo. You got it. But
is with myself.
you've got to get out in the world.
Start being honest and stop ignoring asthma flare. Thank you. I agree with you. Please. Okay. So Jesse, Kelly, Debbie, Shelley, and Elizabeth are not here. Is that correct? And remember, if we've said anything that resonates with you, grab a hold of it. Just because we're not speaking directly to you does not mean the message is not for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And Gladys, as far as love coming my way soon, look in the mirror first. Look in the mirror.
When you say that.
I love you too. Okay. So it looks like Jesse, Kelly, Debbie, Shelley, and Elizabeth are not going to pop up. So, Taya, are you still here, Taya?
Oh, she's here with enthusiasm. She just popped up again.
Did she?
Yep, on my thing.
Yeah, she did. Your bubblegum cheeks. Your wife has bubblegum cheeks. What?
A5, something at the aquarium. They're donating it to a classroom.
Where was that? Oh, there it comes. Okay. Just offered to donate Patrick, the snail, and the entire tank to my niece's classroom. Aw, that's so sweet. I don't understand what your bubblegum cheeks, your wife has bubblegum cheeks. He's not married. And yeah, anyway.
Bubblegum cheeks, your wife has bubblegum. I'm not sure. Because that's not a question. It sounds like a statement.
Yeah, yeah.
Taya, you got a question?
Yeah, she had a few. So, Taya, what is your question? You're going to have, it's way back in the chat. So, I'm glad you're here.
Throw the question out again. What is it?
Yeah, what is your specific question?
They're showing me cracking the whip. I don't know if you own a whip or you want a whip.
And now is she cracking the whip or somebody else?
She's cracking the whip. So who are you? You're pushing somebody too hard. Cracking the whip. What does that refer to? Like you're pushing, you're controlling.
You're cracking the whip. You're
trying to make
making
things happen.
them get into onto us, making people
trying to get things
done. Get them back on task.
Cracking the whip, but it's not working. It's like herding chickens. Have you ever heard that expression? Trying to herd cats or herd chickens?
Oh, yeah, I've been told I'm very good at herding cats. Thank you. I have. Yes.
Well, what I get, but she's there's all this random attempts to control things and it's not working. I'm hearing utter chaos.
Do you think knowing is linked to our evolution?
I don't think you know until you experience it. You can have my impression is you have inklings that something's coming. For instance, I have a tenant and she and her girlfriend. I just had this feeling they were going to be moving. And at the end of that week, I get this announcement. I just had this feeling.
Right.
Is that a knowing? I don't know. But
Well,
is that
yeah, it was a knowing.
and is it an evolution thing? I don't know. I think they're tied together. Sometimes you don't want to know what's coming, and I think the universe blocks it for various reasons.
Well, knowing means that you were provided information. That's intuition. Yeah, it is intuition, but it is a knowing because you were given that information by the divine or by the creator. So
I think
intuition and knowing are not the same thing.
I'd say, yeah, one's feeling versus cognizant,
Yeah,
at least in my experience.
right. And knowing, which is claircognizant, is words come into my head. It's not that I can hear them, so I don't hear voices. So people can't call me I'm crazy because words come in my head. And that is the knowing, like outside of this earthly realm. Yes, things come from outside of this earthly realm.
I believe that with
Yes, definitely.
enthusiasm. I've experienced that over and over and over. Once you tune into it, I think a lot of people are experiencing it and don't know it.
Right.
And you go, wait a minute. On the day that you wake up, you go, wait a minute. Not my words. Where did that come from?
Well, that's what you were saying earlier.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
uh,
You get,
I'm sorry. Okay, I won't go there. Um, and you'll experience that at the end of our show when Archangel Gabriel and his collective come in and give us the message for the day. So, yes, we know that's coming from elsewhere and it's channeled through Scott. And yeah,
but just to simplify this, even from my perspective, there's something bigger than me. There's something bigger than Julie. There's something bigger than you that we're tapping into. I'm not going to name it because there's 1,000 different definitions of it, but I'm just telling you, I experience it daily. So does Julie. But I didn't know I was experiencing it until I was probably in my 30s. I was experiencing, but didn't know what it was.
right.
And then on this given day, somebody says da 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 da. I go, huh? And then you got to
Right.
chew on it for a while before you get the concept down. But I'm sure there's energy bigger than all of us guiding us if we tap into it. It's guiding us whether we tap into it or not. In some cases,
Yes, we're getting that way. And if you're getting closer to it, Taya, then you are ascending, as we
if
would
you're
say.
after that, if you can master your emotions, I think that's the biggest deal you can go after.
Yeah.
Learn not to react.
And one of the books I
Oh yeah, playground. Good analogy. I love that one.
I think this is a playground for exactly. That's what we are. You need to come on to
Yeah,
Psychic Squad on Tuesday. Anyway, one of the books I recommend people to read is The Four Agreements. The Four Agreements is the Toltec spirituality. However, the four agreements are: I am impeccable with my word. I do not take things personally. And I feel that I do not take things personally is helping or assisting me to master my emotions. If I don't take things personally, I do not assume and I do my best. If I'm using all four of those, it really helps me master my emotions. Doesn't mean I won't get angry every once in a while or a little frustrated, but it definitely has helped me calm myself. I have a lot less anger, anxiousness now, and it's not just because of the book, but it's also because I'm all about unconditional love. And when you have love, there's no room for fear. There's no room for anger. And what was the other one that you were talking?
Oh,
No, fear.
gratitude's,
Gratitude is
yeah. You can't keep them in the same jar at the same time.
right. And love, appreciation, gratitude are some of the highest vibrational emotions you can have. So love is the highest. Some people say it's really low. No, it isn't. It is an energy, it is a power, and it is the strongest. If you've got love, watch out, world. You have to spread it because you can't hold on to it. It has to be radiated out, and that means 10 times more comes back in. So love it. So was there any other philosophy question you
That's
had? Or is that
interesting.
good?
Just she was just chatting with us.
Yeah,
That was very good.
yeah. And it's philosophy. It's not ooh, I'm getting heart palpitations. It's not about feeling sorry for yourself or anything like that. It is wanting to know.
Yeah, and I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
Desires. Hicks would call that part of your ward. The desires never go away because you get one thing taken care of and there's always another one. But I see nothing wrong with that.
Well, I have a affirmation, and this was began with Don Rumer-Rivera. I believe in infinite abundance. I am forever appreciative and grateful that my wants and needs are always met. I've added the word desire every time I say it because something I read the other day, it came across that when your needs is something you don't have, your desires are something you have. So I added that to it
Interesting.
because I desire to have what 2 scoops of
Ice cream.
dark chocolate ice cream. Drink kind of, so it's just something that you can have at any time. You just desire it. It's like, oh, I want that now. Okay. So anyway, hello, Miss Bonnie. Welcome in. Ooh,
Thank you, Taya.
yeah, thank you, Taya, for coming in, and please come in again. You have enlightened questions, and
Yes,
we appreciate that.
those are deep thoughts.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
I've got Shirley and
Yeah, I got
Leonard
Shirley,
and
Leonard.
Gladys.
Yeah, and then Karen.
Pick one.
Whoever pops in. Now, if anybody else who's called and popped in, we have about 10, 15 minutes tops.
We could do some quick single word things on whoever's here, but we don't know who's here. The
Right.
Shirley was new. Shirley, are you here?
Oops, why did I do that? I don't know. Anybody, please pop in. Yes, Bonnie's here. What word do you have for Bonnie today?
Abundance.
Ooh, I like that word for you. I got
But
patience.
she's thinking in terms of scarcity.
Ah, hi, Katie. I understand, Mama Amma, you're here.
So
But you got,
flip the focus.
again, you got one yesterday. So more than one a week.
AT.
So yes, instead of scarcity, I like abundance. So thank you, Leonard. So
You know,
Bonnie,
she's there
it's
there
what you
again.
have, not what you don't.
Exactly. She's not doing that. She knows how to do it. She's forgotten. As do I. It's real easy to fall in that slump and wah wah wah. Poor me. And then so it's they're showing me a feather or they're tickling her. They just want a reminder. Reminder.
Nice light
Yeah.
reminder.
The tickle on the face kind of thing. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I don't know how many times I've read something so profound and I carry it around for a couple of days and then I completely forget about it. And then it hits me again some weeks later. I go, "Ah, I wanted to remember that one."
Yes, yes. And I try to carry paper with me so I can write things down
Mm,
or remember
which
to.
helps you ingrain it.
Yeah, it does. So anything, please. He asked for general before and anything.
Leonard, Anything, Leonard.
Okay, I think you meant me, not his wife, because yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not his wife.
Anything, please, Leonard. Leonard. They're showing me a blue car cruising down the street, an older blue car, a vintage blue car.
Ooh, I
I would
saw
call
that.
it an old Chevrolet, but you're just you're or
Yes,
showing
he wants a new house, UK. They're showing you in a blue car.
but they're showing
Vintage.
me being very relaxed in this car, just cruising. He's just cruising. It's not a bad thing. He's just cruising. Are you out looking for your new house in this car? Huh. Cruising. You're very relaxed, Leonard. I don't sense any urgency. Oh, okay. House. Here's what you do. You visualize your new house. You sit and pretend you're in your new house. You pretend what it feels like to be in the new house and what it feels like to achieve the fact that you got your new house. What I'm getting at is you're creating you're manifesting this house. They're wanting to remind you to play the game. You're not playing the game, you're waiting for it to happen, but you're not feeding it any energy. The universe will respond to your emotions and your thinking. So if you're thinking you don't have it, they're going to say, "Oh, you're right, you don't have it." If you're thinking and feeling you do have it, the universe will say, "Oh, okay, he's got it." So, I want you to flip some gears here. While you're cruising down the street in your blue car, remember what it feels like to have the house, not what it's like to not have it. There again, it's being grateful for what you've got. Well, manifesting is a different deal because you want to play the game as if it's already happened,
Right.
which would include taste, feel, touch,
Smell.
emotion, all of that. The more you can put into it as if it was really happening, that's the formula. And then it will show up. I'm going to win an airplane in July. So I'm playing that game with an airplane contest. It's my airplane. They just don't know it yet.
And it's funny that you bring up a blue car just cruising because I was headed to back to my granddaughter's school to drop her off to get ready for the concert last night. And there's a pristine condition T-Bird blue.
Mm,
So gorgeous.
like 50s vintage.
Yes, very vintage. And it was gorgeous. There was a person in there as well and gorgeous. And the only thing is a cigarette hanging out of the mouth. And it's
That
like,
kills the deal for
oh
me.
gosh, that's done.
I see the
It's like,
cigarette.
it's so beautiful. It's like, oh, God. Cigarettes.
You're totally
No.
right. No, black car's okay.
Yeah.
Just cruising that. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is manifest this house if that's what you're after.
Yes. And we had a lady come on last year and wanting to know when she's going to get the house, when she's going to get the house, constantly. Did not take the time to do the manifestation, did not take the time to embrace the fact that I can do this. I can do this. It's coming to me. I see it. I feel it. I touch it. All of that stuff. She didn't do any of the work. So when that happened, it kept dragging on. And the moment she realized that she can change her life, do some affirmations. You can buy Don's book, but change your mindset of where you're lacking, and I have it. I have it, and then it's going to come to you. But the universe wants to know exactly what you want.
The universe doesn't, it just responds to what you're doing. It doesn't care one way or the other. Are you reading the paired thing? Old out of work. Hope that helps, Leonard. Let us know when you find the house.
River Song, you need to change your mindset and
Yeah,
get what we were just saying. You can have anything you want.
this isn't a 10-minute fix.
Yeah. You can change your life, but you have to do it. You have to do the work. We can't do it for you. So if you keep thinking this is going to happen to you,
Guess what?
but if you believe If you start believing in yourself and start knowing I can create my life. I can create heaven on earth. Right now I'm living in hell and I'm done with it. Change your life, change your attitude, change your way of thinking, and you will make it the way you want it. You are worthy. You are enough. You can do anything you want.
I'm going to back up to Leonard.
Okay.
Leonard, I feel good about your manifesting here. Everything's going well for you, but keep the attitude of it's coming and just be patient. Just know it's coming.
Yeah. And once you give it to the universe and tell them what you want, they're going to give it to you in divine timing. Yeah, it might feel like, and then I'm talking to you, River Song. It might feel like it's not coming on time. Stop thinking that way. Believe in divine timing. I can tell you that it works out when you need it. I can't tell you, I can give you a month, but that doesn't mean it's going to be correct. And then you're going to come back and say, oh, you said it was going to happen this and this month. I didn't say this year. I have to go back to a story. My manager at a call center that I worked at came to me and let me know that he was looking for another job. And I said, August 29th. He goes, what do you mean? That's when you're going to come tell me that you got a new job. Well, August 29th came and went. Next year, he came and told me that I got a new job. And I said, and it's August 29th. Because again, back to Taya, I knew it. It came to me what day was going to happen. But I didn't know what year. I was off that year, but it happened.
Hate when that happens. Oh, it did happen
It did happen on August 29th. It was a year later, but it still happened.
I'll still give you that one.
So, Leonard, what I'm saying is we could give you a time frame, but the universe works on a different time frame than we do. That's why we talk about divine and timing. We know, sure, it usually happens.
In River Song, you got 10 months to change your act.
Yes. So start this moment. I am worthy. I am enough.
Get Don's book, Affirmations.
Yeah, let me put that back up again.
You got to get this book, but you got to start taking some actions. It's not, if you're just going to sit there, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. And that's what you're doing right now. You're stuck. You're stuck on lacking, and get out of the lack mentality. Also,
so what are you grateful for? You're going to have to be, you have nothing, you have to have something in your life that's good, whatever it is.
You're alive.
If you got food and you got enough money to last till March, there's two good things right there.
Yeah. So now it's time to get going and triple your money. Okay. Just work on it. Maybe 10 times.
And friends is a matter of getting out and putting yourself in a social circle.
Yeah. But find out who you are first. You don't even know who you are. You've got a lot of pain in your heart right now. A lot of things going on that you need to heal. You need to heal, but you can do that while getting outside. You can do that while meeting other people.
And I don't know where you are. You're depressed. I would tell you to get to a church. I don't know what your philosophical venue is. Something, if metaphysics is something, you got to get someplace where there's a group meeting on a weekly basis and put yourself in it. Something that resonates with you. Don't just sit there in front of the TV or in a dark room.
Yeah.
Just make yourself get up and get out. You've got to do that.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck. But the other thing is,
Sarita.
The other thing is, get on Abraham Hicks about belief.
Yes. Oh, good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, yeah, Abraham. That's usually my go-to.
Yeah, and call on a daily basis to suicidal hotline. If you're that depressed and suicidal, you need to call them and ask them where there's a meeting that you can go to.
Listen to Hicks. That's a mind changer.
Yeah.
And listen to her over and put in Abraham Hicks. You can put in grief. I'm feeling lost, depressed. All the subtitles will bring up videos.
Yeah.
And they're 15 minutes and they're free.
Yeah. But change your life, get outside. I mean, you can listen to these while walking outside, but you do need to get out. Staying stuck is not going to be of any
You
service to
need
you.
social energy exchange.
You also need to clean your house. Her house is stagnant too. What you were saying earlier about the other person that
Does she need a fish?
no, not that. It was Rachel White. No, who was it that you were talking that your house was stagnant? Anyway,
I don't remember.
you're going to need to cleanse your house.
Open the windows. That's what she
Yes, definitely open the windows. If you know of white
curtains.
sage,
Get
you need
light.
to
She hasn't been in the sun for weeks.
selenite needs to go in the corners. There's a lot of things, but one thing at a time. I am worthy. I am enough. And start the affirmations. You can do this.
You're out of work. Go walk people's dogs.
Yeah.
It can be as simple as that. But you got to get into a group. You got to get someplace where there's more than you,
Yeah.
and not on the TV.
And remember, if all they do is, oh, poor me, you're in the wrong group. Empowerment. You need to get above that. You need to get past that.
You get in the groups and you can throw out things like, does anybody know of a part-time job? You just start putting out feelers.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed what comes back.
Dog walking, window washing, cleaning off the steps, anything. I mean, something as simple.
Or I don't know what her
taking out
caregiver.
trash.
I'm not a caregiver kind of person, but yeah, people part-time jobs. I don't know what your skills are. I don't know your age, but if you put yourself in a group, start throwing out feelers, you'll be amazed how it comes back. But you got to put yourself out there.
She's said she's old, out of work, and we're old.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Old, out of work, but you got to have a purpose.
Yeah, have a purpose.
But
find your passion. You've lost it. You don't know what it is right now. That's why you got to work on your love for yourself. But there's so much self-care you need to do that just starting with I am worthy and I am loved, Abraham Hicks, that is all you need to do.
The thing about being old is you have experience that the people coming up don't know about.
Right.
And that's why if you get in these groups.
And write down things that are coming to your head. Write it down.
And keep hanging out here.
Yep. Come and see us again.
But don't sit there and do nothing. We can't fix you.
Yeah. And speaking of fixing, guess what time it is? It is time.
Already?
Yes, it's time.
They have a lot to say. Okay, guys, this is the Gabe. I call them Gabe. I don't know who they are. They're just a crowd that hangs around. Gabe Collective. Anyway, they have a lot to say today. They're impressed with the knowledge that has exchanged hands here between the viewers and the viewed. Those of you who participate in the meanderings of the universe should be pleased to know that you have the tools at hand to manifest whatever you desire. The rapidity, I'm going to take that as the speed with which it comes, is astounding at times because on a given day you can have a particular thought, and at the end of the day, that thought has turned into an actual experience and or possession that you've been in search of. There is no need to tempt yourself with isolation, self-criticism, and depression because those are just obstinate results of obstinate thinking. Ooh. So we wish to tap you on the forehead with our knuckles and say, wake up and smell the roses. And we say that with a deep affection, only to enlighten you to the fact that you are not powerless. To claim you are powerless and to consider sitting there and proclaiming that to others just creates that situation. So, in the same energy, create that you are not powerless and that I am the leader and the strong energy that can create a new life. That's the affirmation you want to lock into your programming. You've simply created a line of thoughts that the universe is hearing. So now the process is to create a different line of thoughts, such as affirmations and other positive words to yourself. We know hard times can spring on you when you're not expecting them, but understand that you have the power, you are in control, and you can either sit in the back of the bus and let the bus go down the road meandering any way it can, or you can grab the steering wheel and turn the corner that you want to see. We love you all dearly. We deeply admire your desire to engage in life and be part of this game you signed up for. Blessings to you all as you meander and or purposefully walk down your journey. And don't forget to take any fork in the road that comes up, because you never know what pot of gold may be at the end of it. And there is a pot of gold at the end of each pathway. Look for the good, be grateful, and love to you all. Ta-da.
Yes, this is what we do every Friday after the live is done. Archangel Gabriel and his collective come in and give a message. And this is for all of you. And it's always apropos or appropriate for everyone in the chat. So hopefully you take it to heart, you embrace it, because it's meant for everyone here. We are a collective. When you come in the chat, we're all working together to better ourselves.
Hello, Michelle. Just to acknowledge your appearance here. And we'll be back next week, same time. And then Julie, of course, has her Love Riot uh, sessions on Tuesday. And there's stuff going on all week long if you're so inclined.
Okay. Yes, unbalanced Libra. Thank you, Pam. Say over and over, I am beautiful, strong, smart, talented, enough. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Yes.
There's so many affirmations you can say. Yes, everyone have a lovely weekend. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. No matter if you're male or female, happy Mother's Day. Because
we all have a mother.
Yes, and I'm saying Victor has cats, so happy Mother's Day because he's a cat. And I love that too. Oops, let me get that back up. We thank everyone for coming in, and yes, tomorrow on Saturday, Don will be at Missy's Mysteries at Scottsdale Road in Shea, Northwest, not quite cornered, a little back in the businesses back there. He will be there. I think it starts at noon to 3, and he will be signing books. Next week, he will be there doing psychic readings. Okay, Monday will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and her tea time. She doesn't do readings, but she'll give you the energy of the week. If you haven't watched last week's reading, you need to, because it is a powerful one, very important. And she'll be there 10 to 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. That's on Monday. On Tuesday mornings with Susan and Julie. That's me. Susan Grayson. And I will be there at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And right now it's 11, so it's a 3-hour difference than now. 3 hours earlier. I'm just saying so that you get an idea of where we are at Mountain Standard Time. Also, Tuesday morning at Mountain Standard Time will be Bonnie with Calling on Angels 11:11, and I will be there, and that one's all about love. Okay, so that's the love reading. And yes, Bonnie is the goddess of love. Me, I am all about unconditional love. Okay, especially for yourself.
And I'm about relationships, getting along.
Yes, and Bonnie also does tarot readings for the week. Next week's big reading is for Aries. So definitely tune into that. I haven't had a chance to go look to this week, but check out Bonnie's YouTube, something I'm not saying, Bonnie's YouTube channel, and get the Zodiac love readings for the week. Also, want to remind everyone that Sonora Mystic Tarot and A5 Says will be on at 6 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time on Wednesdays. Thursday mornings will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonora Mystic Tarot between 10 and 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. Again, that's Thursday. And then we will be back.
Of course.
We will be back on Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all. And you're a mother of chickens and a cat.
A cat, that's true.
Do you still have the turkey?
Turkey's
And a turkey.
she's out there in her radiant crabbiness.
Love and light to you. Blessings. Thank you so much for coming on. Have a great one, everyone.